Just a very quick public service announcement before we get into today's video. There's not going to be any Football Manager content on the channel for the next 2 days, unfortunately. I'm away in Lincoln for the weekend. I haven't been able to get far enough ahead on scheduling the games with being at Birmingham Comic Con last weekend. I haven't been able to clock up the videos to be able to have them available over the weekend. So it is just this one for now. There's going to be a new Non-League to Legend episode on Monday because I'll be back Sunday afternoon to record that. There is going to be some content on the channel over the weekend, just not Football Manager stuff. So there'll be a channel update tomorrow, which has some interesting news about the direction of the channel going forward. And then there's going to be a video for another game that has never before been seen on the channel. That's going to be out on Sunday. So hopefully that'll keep you amused over the weekend. I will be back with daily content again next week. It's just time is a problem at the moment. So hopefully that's okay. Hello and welcome to Season 14, Part 5 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode, we're away against Doncaster and then at home against Gillingham. But somehow, we're not ready to do that yet. Hang on, I need to press continue a few times. How is this? I was falling asleep playing this game last night. Since you were last with me, things have been going quite well. We're winning lots of games. We're up to, where are we up to? 4th in the league. We're only 2 points behind Cardiff at the top of the league. We haven't quite made it to the transfer window because I was trying so hard to have some content ready for you to try to stack up over the weekend. Haven't been able to do it. Fell asleep. I'm going to go and press continue a few times to get us onto the Doncaster game. But before we do that, Pablo Garcia was quite a good signing, wasn't he? He'll do. Oh, there you go. Now we're ready to play Doncaster. I don't even know. Actually, I do know how that happened. I already explained it. This is a team that we're going to be playing against Doncaster. The man himself, Garcia, is not actually going to be playing because he's shattered and I don't want to break him. He's got 19 goals from 18 starts at the moment. I think he deserves a little bit of a rest. We're just about to hit the really busy Christmas period. So he rests today. He'll be back for the second of today's 2 games. But we've got Thompson in goal, a back four of Vokins, Gabrielli, Roberts and Egbo. Duxbury, Cool and McGregor are our midfield with Lara in behind, Foot and Raffoli. Jordan Todd's been playing a few games recently as well. Basically, there's goals everywhere in this team. I am keen to sell Mark Foot. If anyone down in the comments wants to buy him, I'll accept anything from £6 million upwards for him because he, out of all the strikers, he's the one who's been least impressive all season. I know I'm playing him out of position, really. He should be the poacher, but tell me you'd be a strong enough man to move Pablo Garcia away from that poacher position when he's got 19 goals from 18 starts. He's the top scorer in the league, top assist maker in the league, top man of the match in the league, top average rating in the league. I don't think he was top assist maker, actually. I think that was the one he wasn't top of. But still, he's the man. We've built the team around him. Everyone else has to fit in around him, and unfortunately that means the £10 million man doesn't really fit. He probably could have played as poacher today, but why? We need to get him used to playing as a defensive forward because that's where if he stays, that's where he's going to be playing. And Raffoli, when he comes into the team, scores a lot of goals, so he's an out-and-out poacher as well. So I kind of want to him and Garcia are probably going to be our strike partnership for the rest of the season. Therefore, logically, Kev, play Raffoli as the defensive forward. Yeah, I know. I get it. I might move him at half-time, swap him over, give him a few minutes doing it each. Right, Duxbury. Look, this is beautiful football. Egbo really should have just squared that. Mark Foot stood there waiting in the middle for the cross, and it doesn't arrive. But Cool now with the corner. And the amount of times our corners don't meet the first man. Meet the first man, beat the first man. Use your words, Kev. Right, Egbo, the chance to cross this time. Instead cuts it back to McGregor. Duxbury in a shooting position but finds Vokins. Vokins to Foot, and Foot sticks it into the back of the net. It's his 11th goal of the season. I'm saying he doesn't really fit into playing as a defensive forward. 11 goals isn't too bad for your second choice striker, is it? We'll have a look at it in 3 dimensions because there was a lot of nice pass. I mean, that's a beautiful pass out wide from Duxbury. First time cross from Vokins. Lara nods it down and Foot's just there to basically force it past the goalkeeper with his nipples from the edge of the area. That is an impressive chest shot from Mark Foot there. So I'm not going to complain. Score any way you can. And we've just conceded. I wasn't talking to you, Doncaster. I realised there was the potential for misinterpretation in what I was just saying. but you must have known I didn't mean you. I need to drop Thompson at some point. I know I do. I know I've got Murphy sat there, who is our keeper, and we keep talking about it in the comments, and I keep saying, yeah, I know. But Kevin Thompson's played nearly 200 games for me now. I feel an extraordinary loyalty to the man who's been with me through 3 clubs in this save. He's never been my permanent player, but he's been my player on loan for like 5 seasons now. You've got to show a little bit of loyalty, surely. But he showed for that goal that his ability to command his area leaves a little bit to be desired, and I wonder how many goals like that wouldn't have happened if he hadn't have been in the team. Right, Garcia needs to come on. Raffoli has been awful. I was supposed to swap them over at half-time and I completely forgot. But hopefully 20 minutes is long enough for Garcia to come on, grab the winner, everyone goes home happy. It would put us into an automatic promotion spot, actually, if we can manage to pull it off somehow. And here is the man himself. Garcia is through, one-on-one with the keeper, and he missed. I mean, that felt like it was scripted. He'd been on the pitch all of 10 seconds and had the opportunity to score the winner. But, I mean, how does a man who's got 19 goals from 18 starts miss a chance like that? And actually, he misses a lot of chances. There was one game where he had 7 clear-cut chances and only scored 2 goals. He scored them both, but 5 chances fell to him. And I know what you're going to say. It brings me back to, well, Foot's a better finisher. If he'd been playing as the poacher all this time, would he have 30 goals from 18 starts? Because he would convert more of the chances that he created. Look, today we've had 5 clear-cut chances and only scored 1 goal. Should we be playing Mark Foot as the poacher? I kind of know the answers, yet we've been mugged. We've been absolutely mugged. 5 clear-cut chances to their 2. We've controlled possession, but we've lost the game. And it just comes down to our strikers. And it seems like a mad thing to say when we've got the highest score in the league in our team. But we're just not lethal enough in front of goal. And it's cost us 3 points today. We should have won the game. Instead, we've lost it with 4 points off the top of the league instead of 1 point. And I just don't learn my lesson. Right, we're going to change things up. We're going to try and solve this problem that we've had in the last couple of games. We're moving Garcia across the defensive forward. We're not playing Mark Foot, though. I'm going to give Jordan Todd a try because I really like the look of him. So Foot gets rested today. Todd comes in. I'd like to think of this. What if Garcia works there? Foot will come in for the next game. We'll play the 2 of them together. We'll be fine. Other than that, Opoku comes into the midfield, as does O'Brien, and Murphy comes in goal. I forgot there was another quite significant change that I promised you I'd make. So we're getting closer to a good team, I think. And I don't know. Perhaps where do you fit Foot into this team? Does he? I suppose the obvious thing is for Todd, but. It relies on Garcia working as a defensive forward because he's been so good but has he been good? This is where I need to understand how the pro zone stats stuff works in the game. I guess there is a way to examine Garcia in more depth and find out how many of the clear-cut chances each game actually fall to him. Todd's already justifying his spot in the team. He's had 1 shot. He's scored 1 goal. That's how Jordan Todd does it. I am interested to go and find out how Garcia does it. So let me know down in the comments. Is there a way easily for me to find that out? I've never experimented with Prozone or stats or whatever it's called now. I don't know how it works. But if there's a way for me to have a look at how many, I don't know, his goals to shots ratio or his goals to chances ratio for Garcia, and it might just be that he's only scoring as many goals as he is because we're such a good team at this level and we create so many chances. But perhaps any of our other strikers would be scoring even more goals in his position. He's just missed a penalty, for goodness sake. And he's not doing his cause any good at all with nonsense like that going on. As it stands right now, everyone else appears to be winning as well. So it's not really benefiting us being ahead in this game. And Murphy was beaten there and it's come back off the post and sort of clonked him in the back of the head. And luckily there's no one around to tuck it away. And he gets away with it. And Matthew Roberts has just scored a fantastic free kick. He's our centre-back, and I didn't know he could do that. That's the first time he's ever done it for me. He needs to take a few more free kicks. Who's not in the team today who would normally be taking free kicks? Who's allowed him to just step up and do that? Because he's certainly not set as a free kick taker. There is no way he had any business being over that ball. But he was, and he's going to do it again if that's how he can do that. And it's, for him, perfect timing. The transfer window's just about to open. He's on the transfer list at his own request, and he's showing, yeah, not only am I a really good centre-back, but by the way, I've got this in my locker as well. So, Championship clubs, come and get me. Right, Garcia has been trash. So, let's try these two together, Foot and Todd. They've played together a couple of times in the Cup, but usually the other way around. We're going to bring Duxbury on to give him a little bit more time at left back. We've been training him there. I like him as a left back. He's nice and attacking. You know how much I like an attacking fullback. So if we can convert Duxbury properly, I know he's not our player, so there's no point in investing too much in him long term. But you've seen from the likes of Kevin Thompson, if I find a loan player that I like the look of, I'll loan him and loan him and loan him every year until they stop letting me have him. So Duxbury's already here for his second year, so although he's not our player, he could conceivably have another 2 or 3 years at the club if I'm still here and he still wants to come. So why not make him into our player? I think we might have won this football match, and it feels like a long time since I've won a match with you lot watching. So that's quite a satisfying thing to see, and Todd was impressive. Let me know down in the comments what my strike partnership should be, as well as how I check out Garcia on the Prozone stuff, because I think they're 2 points of priority as we go into the January transfer window, and there will almost certainly be transfers coming up for you on Monday. Remember, Monday, not tomorrow, away in Lincoln, different videos next 2 days. It'll be fine, don't worry. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.